We're working with different types of algebraic terms. In the first section, you'll multiply the terms together and simplify them. Look at the example first. Multiply the coefficients together, or the numbers. 6 times -3 is -18. Then multiply the variables together. You've got x squared times x to the third. That's x multiplied 2 times and x multiplied 3 times, which altogether is x multiplied 5 times. So -18 x to the 5th power. Look at the next one. We'll do this one together. -5 times -7 is 35. A multiplied 2 times another a multiplied 2 times gives you a to the 4th. 35a to the 4th. Next, -9 times -4 is +36. We have b and c as the variables. I see that I need to change this c to pink so it matches the other. There we go. So now, back to b and c. We have 1b. We'll do that first because you need to do them in alphabetical order. B squared is 2b's. And then we have the c's. I'll just write them all in expanded form first. When I simplify it at the end, I have 36 b squared c, to the 4th. On to the last one. 8 times 6 is 48. Let's look at the m's. Remember, alphabetical order. We have m times m 3 times. And then we'll do all of our n's. And finally, our p. Let me go ahead and simplify this. 48 m to the 3rd power, n to the 3rd power, and p. Before we go on to the next section, let's do one more on the right side. Look down to the 3rd one. Notice there's one positive and then 2 negatives in that. First, we'll multiply 3 times -2. That gives us -6. But look over there. That negative xy, it's like a -1. So you multiply -6 times -1 and you get +6. Now you can go ahead and finish, multiplying the x's and the y's together as you have the other. The next section is to combine like terms to simplify. You've done that a lot. What I want you to focus on now is making sure you write all of your terms in alphabetical order at the end. That's standard procedure for algebra. The last thing you do after you do all your terms in alphabetical order is you do your constant last. If you remember correctly, the constant is just the plain number. So let's go ahead and combine the terms just as in any order. That's fine. 5a minus 3a is 2a. -10 plus 7 is -3 plus 4b. Now, these are not in alphabetical order. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the correct order. 2a plus 4b, now my constant, minus 3. That is the correct order. I have the constant last. Let's skip down to the 3rd one. Let's just first go through and combine all the like terms. 18 minus 15 is 3. Then we've got 6ab minus 8ab, which is -2ab. Finally, we have plus 4a. Let's put these in order. We'll do 4a first, because it's a by itself, minus 2ab, and then our constant, plus 3. Do the others yourselves, same format. And then we'll go down to the bottom section of this page. The first one is 8 times a, both in parentheses, squared. That means that the 8 is squared and the a is squared. So when we simplify it to its simplest form, we end up with 8 squared, which is 64, and a squared. The next one is 2x squared in parentheses to the third. The 3 goes with everything inside the parentheses. So first we have 2 to the third power, and then we have x squared to the third power. That would be x times x times x times x times x times x. I wonder what this black shadow is that is beginning to appear on this paper. It's sort of furry-ish. Can't seem to get it to go away. Oh, it's got a tail. Huh. Well then, I have a little helper, and we all know how much helpers help. So 2 cubed is 8, and then when you multiply all those x's 6 times, you get x to the 6th power. How about we just take this moment to enjoy our furry shadow and her company? She wants to be with us. Can you tell? Shall we continue? You have m squared times n all to the 4th power. You have m squared 4 times. That's m times 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 m, which is m to the 8th power. And then you have n to the 4th power. And you're finished. Go ahead and finish the rest of this page. You've got plenty of examples to go by. All the work that you need to do needs to be similar to what we did in the examples.